Okay, look, Ruckus is done. Oh, crunch. Now there's only 2 more dorks left. Look, this is Jester, driven by Geralda. Jester replaced the 69 El Camino. No Geralda. Okay, I guess the bunch of Dune Rats are missing from the cars, dude. I don't know how I feel about Jester, dude. I don't like it in this game. I don't like it in Soundtrack Challenge. Maybe because you see it from the rear, and I don't like its rear view, dude. I think that the El Camino is so much cooler than... If you know what I mean, dude, the El Camino looks so much cooler. I feel like I have a sample of this El Camino, but it's like not the Dune Rats, obviously. Geralda's a Caucasian. Yeah, he doesn't look Caucasian. This guy, Geralda, is a tough-as-nails Australian outback desert driver who specializes in long-distance runs. Geralda's piercing eyes and intense demeanor make him a formidable opponent in his 69 El Camino, which was replaced by the ugly Jester. A member of the Dune Rats team, he wears an Australian cattleman's bolo at his belt, symbolizing his outlook on Highway 35 as a race across hostile environments, where it is certainly going to be a survival of the fittest. Yeah, right, dude. Oh, he looks so much different in the comics. Dialogue in the comics suggests that Mojave and Geralda might know each other or even be childhood friends. Dude, they have so much lore, dude, for crying out loud. They give because it was written by the guy, Jeff Gomez. Because it was written by Jeff Gomez, you know, man, dude. Okay, look, lava twists with Jester, dude. Hold down the directional button, adjust your spin to land successfully. You don't need to do it when you're still on the ramp. You can do it in the air. I like how they show the D-pad as if anyone's playing with the D-pad. Dude, I play like Gran Turismo and Ford Racing 2 with the D-pad, but I play like these games with the stick, dude. I don't know. Okay, look at Jester. This is what I'm talking about. You guys see this? Look at this, dude. This is kind of jarring. Like, I don't know if, you know what I mean? This thing doesn't look good. It doesn't have a nice back shot, if you know what I'm saying, dude. If it was oh, is this thing top heavy? I was like bouncing around, but it does look good as a Dune Rat. I don't know. It does look good. It's an okay replacement, I guess. The El Camino is so much cooler though. It's a fine replacement. It was probably the best they could do at the time. Bedlam existed at the time. Why didn't they just use Bedlam? Because we're saving it to keep it as the golden car for the PC version of Stunt Track Challenge. Oh, dude, I never used the Dune Rats in this game, dude, man. This is probably the first time I'm using the Jester in this game in like the past 7 years, probably. Can I do a front flip here? Never mind. This isn't a Nitrox jump, so it's okay. Whoa, that was scary, Larry. Dude, I'm gonna get to the street breed, dude. 24/7 stuff is so much cooler than whatever this thing is. Dude, I'm retarded. like the other day I was thinking, like, Kadeem became a drone, right? Like, they took him and made him a drone, and he got dronified. And I was thinking how, like, he has, like, the eyes, you know what I mean? It was kind of like a similar thing. Because he would have been like, the next leader of the drones, right? And it was like, he's kind of similarly built to, like, Galorum. So I was like, what if the same thing happened to Galorum in the past? But then, like, that was instantly shot down because I remember the lore. I instantly shot down because I remember the lore about Galorum waiting there and stuff. So I was like, never mind. Oh, crying like Kadeem becoming a drone is so funny. Like I said, I'm glad it was him, you know? Out of all the characters to become a drone, I'm glad it was him. Oh, his people will have to wait because this cannot. Oh, I'm talking about Kadeem while that was a great dude. While playing as this guy, Geralda. This guy is not Australian, dude. Can I be honest? Like, seriously? I don't know. I think Australian when I see this guy's cool CG profile picture. Oh, and he uses Jester. This thing is in Stunt Track Challenge, dude, right? Oh, I never used it in Stunt Track Challenge, because why would I ever use this thing? If there are people that actually like Jester, then I'm like, what the crunch? I understand the Maelstrom enjoyers more than the Jester enjoyers. This thing doesn't even get made anymore, right? Was this thing metal base, metal body, or like plastic body, you know what I mean? If it was plastic body, I don't know, it's kind of wide in the back. Maybe it would get stuck inside some... Maybe it wouldn't be a track star because it would get stuck in some things. Like with the boosters, loops, and curves, it would probably get caught in there. I don't know. Maybe that's why they stopped making it. Maybe you have trouble trusting people. Maybe you think they're all like you. It really is remarkable. Oh, this is still the first race I'm doing of Jester. Am I taking Jester into vast jungle, dude? I sure hope not. No. There's another... How was I backflipping in slow motion there? There's another ice track before Vast Jungle, so don't worry about it. I'll be tackling Vast Jungle with MST Suzuka, the cousin of Seared Tuner, in my opinion, because they're like exactly the same car. That's only the first race of Jester, dude. That's only the first race of Jester. Dude, Jester looks fine as a diecast. There was a micro rev-ups Jester. You guys remember micro rev-ups, dude? They detail on Jester showing a radio-controlled car, toolbox, and controller. What? The Jester has a little RC car in the bed. When the what? This thing has an RC car? Okay, well, hold up. I think Jester just shot up the rankings for me right then. What the crunch? Good luck even seeing the RC car in this quality, dude. Submerged City. Ah, man. Ah. Doing some of the best tracks of Jester, I see. I call it Nitrox 3.5. Let me see if I can spot this toy. That thing on the back, that shape. That's supposed to be an RC car. It looks like it resembles an LMP car that's facing towards the right. It really doesn't look that good. It really doesn't look that good on this PS2. Dude, it really does have an RC car and a controller in the back. What in the world? Oh, okay. Dude, maybe Jester's not so bad. Maybe Jester isn't so bad after all. I don't know. Dude, you really can hear Yoshi in that segment of the song right there. I swear Yoshi's in there. Dude, that really is an RC car and controller in the back of Jester. What in the world, dude? Oh, I guess Jester's not so bad. Is this thing in Stunt Track Challenge or not? Am I crazy? Maybe it is. Maybe you have trouble trusting people. There goes Vulture, huh? Vulture does appear in Velocity X, huh? And it is black and orange, the first edition of Vulture, and it is the one that we possess, huh? We have 3 Vulture. We have 4 Vultures, except one of them is an actual real Hot Wheel, and the other 3 are from McDonald's, if you guys remember that one. Look at this. That thing to the right isn't even open. You only take down the 3rd lap, because that's when it opens, and it isn't even a very good shortcut anyways, so, like, why would you ever take it? Maybe it is slightly faster than doing all this stuff, now that I think about it. Maybe slightly faster. Maybe it's slightly faster. I don't know if it really matters with rubber banding. Dude, I swear, you hear Yoshi around there. Did you guys hear it? What the crunch? Yoshi is there, dude. Man, am I crazy, dude? What's going on here? When I say am I crazy as in reference to Shania from Xenoblade 3, I'm just saying, dude. Whoa, whoa. Look, I like how the space shuttle is to the right there in the Wave Ripper track. And once again, this track is like a DLC track because it took us a couple of years to finally unlock this track during a lab. I hit the extreme apex right there. Did you guys see that? Oh my goodness. Like square triangle. Whew, that was a perfect landing. My controller didn't vibrate. That's what signifies it. Okay, look at this. Time for the really cool shortcut towards the right side. Dude, Bedlam really does have an RC car in the back. That's so crazy. That's so crazy, crazy daisy. Oops. Bedlam. I feel like I've never seen an actual diecast of Bedlam. The first time I seen it was today. Like, Race Group's... Do you guys hear Yoshi right there? What the crap? Race Group's never even used Bedlam in a single one of his videos, I feel like. I was about to say, maybe you see it when he's showing all the Highway 35 cars, but never mind. What in the world? Oh, man. Oh, stale. That is not a Nitrox jump right there. Interesting. I thought it was going downtown. Okay, check out this power slide. Well. Okay, I can do a backflip. I can do it. Oh. Those aren't even Nitrox jumps, dude. What in the world? Okay, look at this. There's boost panel. There's another boost. Ooh. Whew. Dude, Jester doesn't feel that bad in this game. What in the world? There's Kadim. We had Kadim, Taro, and that other guy. Okay, maybe I'm changing my mind on Jester, dude. Maybe I've had a severe lapse in joy. Dude, that's like Mist Mountain in the background or something? They chose Mist Mountain and Seared Tuner and a Dark Vert Wheeler in order for the loading screen. Is that the second race of Jester? Yes. Like now it's time for MST Suzuka, driven by Mojave. Well, what did this thing replace? Well, we all know what this thing replaced. This thing replaced Wild Thing. You guys see Wild Thing? The screenshot that the Accelerations wiki have is straight from the movie. The only scene that it appears in when it's like... when there's like a slow motion crash and Taro's like weaving through it. Dude, I thought that was the coolest thing ever when I was like 3 years old. World Race really did appeal to the children, huh? This thing, it drives a car called, ignore MST Suzuka, but think about Wild Thing for a second, because this thing has sand tires, a parachute, nitrox 2, and flame-throwing exhaust. Okay, Mojave is a California Native American sand surfer. Mojave loves riding desert dunes on wheel-based wind sails. That makes him perfect for the sleek aerodynamic lines of Wild Thing, one of the Dune Rats team's fastest cars. why would they use Wild Thing in the desert, dude? Because I surf the sand. Oh, okay. I mean, maybe it makes sense if you think about like salt flats or something, but Wild Thing has 3 wheels and they're very skinny wheels at that, so it was simply too much for the World Race game engine to handle. So that's why they replaced it with MST Suzuka, which is like a much more car-shaped car. This thing is literally Sear Tuner 2. Look, take notes of Sear Tuner, and look at this thing. They're like exactly the same car, just that this one's sharper. And it's driven by Mojave, who's in like a California Native American. And Vulcan Vugan was like, check this out. And he made the fog realm. He replaced him with some random black guy. I'm sure you had a reason for that, but I don't see one. I don't know why you wouldn't just keep Mojave. But whatever, dude. I think it's funny anyways. Kadim's Dune Rat's parachute came in handy in the first Accelerations movie, nearly allowing him to be saved by Burt Wheeler. Indeed, the cars do have parachutes. Like when Banshee is like, I'm not gonna make it, and he has to deploy. Look, there's Burt Wheeler now. And he has to deploy his parachute. You think you can take that loop? You better think again. What's the matter, Banshee? Dang, there's Vert, Banshee. Is that Kurt? There's Kurt Wild. Can we get Kadim and Taro up there? Dude, MST Suzuka looks kind of fat from behind, you know what I'm saying? Is that Kadim? That doesn't look like Kadim. That is Kadim. Oh, wait, holy smokes. Have the team leaders come out to play? Dude, I feel like the CPUs never use Power Rocket or Grease Lightning. Or So Fast. I never see the CPUs use those cars, dude. Okay, look, here's Kadim, right? Can we get a Taro Katano up there? And then it would be all the team leaders coming out to play once again. It's Muscle Tone! Ah, never mind, dude. So close. I do possess the Hot Wheels Atomics Muscle Tone. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know where they came from. Apparently Hot Wheels Atomics had Highway 35 sets. You can see all of them. You can see all of them on Tesla's Cute. There's a still, dude. Oh, Muscle Tone is going crazy right there. Oh my goodness. Here comes Cut Wild. You can see all the Hot Wheels Atomics Highway 35 sets on Tesla's Cube's channel. Because I did not even know they existed before those guys made that movie. I mean, those guys made that video, but I guess the Highway 35 Atomics had to come from somewhere. MST Suzuka, I feel like I've never seen the diecast for this car either. Like, this is just a video game exclusive car to me. Oh, I don't know why, I'm suddenly reminded of that old Lego City game where you had to drive the city vehicles around that city that was at like a diagonal angle. You guys, dude, I wonder if anyone's documented that game. Maybe I should do an LP. You guys remember when Lego made that Plants vs. Zombies knockoff, but it was based off of Lego Knights? Okay, also. Oh, Vast Jungle, my beloved. Look, I'm playing as whatever this car is called, but at least I'm in Vast Jungle, my beloved. Huh? Although this track was like kind of, you know, I didn't really like collecting all the rings in this track, but it's fine because it's Vast Jungle. I just realized the tops of those leaves are just a completely flat plane. Dude, I'm sucking it up. It's because whenever I press down, it doesn't register. I think I need another dual shock. Oh, dude, ooh, the grip I had there was pretty nice. Dude, Muscle Tone's just slowing down in the middle of the track. What the crunch? Because it's driven by Krakatoa. Dude, this guy's like, do you remember that you have a Hot Wheels Atomics version of my car? Here goes Banshee Castillo. Oh. You can go here. Surely going on the outside is faster. I mean, the inside, whatever. But I guess they have the boosters on the outside, huh? Look, check this out. I'm gonna do a front flip and no one can stop me. Dude, for crying out loud. Oh my goodness, I'm choking. Kadeem, I'm catching up to you, and I will be replaced by a random black guy in the fog realm. I didn't notice that. I had amateurs for the recent realm. Okay, look, let me pass this scrub. Let me pass Kurt. What? Better than... Okay, why is Kadeem so far up there? The rubber banding isn't helping me. It's because I was choking all over the place. Don't want to catch me with the gun in your face. I feel like I didn't even see Vert Wheeler after the first lap. Better than Cat Wild's time. What's that surf rat doing prowling around? Various stunts to avoid getting I really gotta see if I can record Planet Hot Wheels later, dude. I really gotta see if I hope I can record Planet Hot Wheels. If I can, then I'm gonna scream and shout and let it all out. Scream and shout. Oh, we all... Look, this track, dude. This is like my least favorite track. Like, man, this track is retarded. Cloud 9 for crying out loud. Does anyone like this track? I sure hope not. This track has the giant jump at the end, and that's about it. All this track is a jump. Look at this. Oh, I already got the X because that's the accelerator. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out of here. Wheels all waves. I'm the best. The humble type, huh? Is that Kurt Wildway up there? Who the crunch? Look, I already got all 100 rings in like one lap. It's Sidetrap. Dan Dresden here in Sidetrap. Dude, it was like shocking when I first saw that footage of the first time of like the extended deleted clips or whatever. But Dan Dresden here in Sidetrap. We may have lost our team leader, but I'm gonna lead the street breed now. Like, that clip was like so weird. That was like, when I finally watched that was like new content after 19 years of Road Race or something. Like, man, that was kind of weird, dude. Seeing Dan Dresden talk a little more. You should have stayed with street breed, correct? I guess it would have introduced you to him a little more, so that, like, him talking about street breed to Kurt wouldn't have been the first time you heard him speaking, huh? Dan Dresden here. Oh wait, never mind. Why didn't they just keep that in? Because the movie was really long, and some critics got mad that the movie was so long. Dan Dresden here in Sidetrack, because that would have been an introduction to lead him into introducing the street breed, the eye in the sky. The street breed cars are designed for cities called mazes. You know what I mean? And then he would have appeared when he catches up with Kurt. He's like, "You should stay with street breed, Kurt." Never mind, I'm going to discuss that when I cut into. That was the Doom Rats, right? Okay, that was the Doom Rats all done, dude. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm going into the street breed next, dude. Probably one of my more favorite teams, if I'm being honest, dude. Well, what can I say? I don't have strong feelings for HW Prototype, but what can I say?